If Islam Makhachev is going to rip the title away from Charles Oliveira this weekend, what are his realistic paths to victory? So I went back and looked at a lot of Oliveira's previous fights, about the last 12 fights or so, and he fought a lot of really good wrestlers. He knows how to deal with people like Makhachev. He's fought guys like Michael Chandler, Nick Lentz, Justin Gaethje, Dustin Poirier, just to name a few. Kevin Lee's another one. And against all of them, none of them could even take Oliveira down with the standard double or single leg. All of them had to use upper body throws to get Oliveira to the ground. And over time, Oliveira was better and better at being able to get back up to his feet or sweep to a better position. So Makhachev's going to be in a lot of interesting situations on the ground because Oliveira is going to be in his sweet spot, even off of his back, and we'll see how Makhachev deals with that. But if you go back and look at the Paul Felder fight, now that was the last fight that Oliveira lost. That was back in 2018, and in that fight, Oliveira ran away with the first round with submission attempts, with damage. He looked great, but then it looked like he started to wear out, and Paul Felder was able to win some of the scrambles, get on top, and finish Oliveira with elbows. Now, I know that Oliveira's strength and conditioning has gotten a lot better since that fight, and so I wouldn't count on Oliveira wilting as early as that. But I would say that if Makhachev can force him to wrestle round after round after round, we may see Oliveira slow down in the later rounds. And it's in those rounds that Makhachev can really take over and potentially cause a lot of damage from the top position. He's going to get Oliveira on his back because if you look at Makhachev's style of wrestling, he's really good with all those upper body throws that Sambo really specializes in. So he's got a great style to get Oliveira onto the ground, but unfortunately Oliveira's overall style, his jiu-jitsu game, is really well suited to deal with Makhachev's pressure. We know Oliveira's got a great guard. He's great at submitting people off of his back. He's got a good guillotine. So in a lot of ways, this is a really bad matchup for Makhachev. One could actually say this is the worst kind of matchup for Makhachev. But if he hopes to win, he's got to be able to take Oliveira down and do it over and over and over and over again without getting submitted. Try and wear him out, and then try and finish him in the later rounds. For Oliveira, he's got a ton of paths to victory. He can use his reach advantage on the feet and piece him up on the feet. He can try and submit him off of his back. How do you think this fight's going? Do you side with Oliveira to be able to get the finish in the earlier rounds, or do you think that Makhachev is going to be able to push through into the later rounds, wear him out, get the decision or the finish? Leave your thoughts.